like you said, with both your youth coaching and then also with Jose Mourinho talking about the mental side of the game and making sure their passion is still there and they still don't give up even if results aren't going their way. Would you say that's really your biggest focus in your own philosophy of football? And how would you describe your own play style or tactics or focus as a manager yourself, both for the club you're coaching now, but also just more recently? How would you describe how you like to play?
For me, I think that the most important thing is uh, pass to my players for they understand the game. This is the first step. They need to understand the game. For them, we can speak about the style because I try to pass for my players for they understand many styles of the game. Okay, because it's very important. For example, we know that we have 25 persons that they think different ways. Everybody understands football. Everybody have a different experience, but we need to put 25 persons think the same way, and this is in the same and speak the same language. This is the most difficult. We need to put 25 persons think like the head coach, because he's the head coach is like a GPS. He will say the coordinates that everybody need to go, but everybody need to understand the same language. Because, for example, we are here, we are three, but everybody understand football. Leo understand football, Mac understand football, but my language is different than Leo and Mac. So the first step is I pass for my football players my language, how I speak football, what is my language. When I speak something, 25 players need to understand what I want. And many times what I'm looking for when I saw is the coach suppose that Leo and Mac understand football. Okay, you understand football, but you don't understand my football, my language.
Yeah.
And for we have success, both need to understand the same language. So I need to pass this for my players. They need to speak my language. What I want, for example, uh, if I say for my team defending in low block, what I understand low block, because for me low block could be one thing, for Leo could be another thing, and for Mac could be another thing. But if I suppose that Leo know what means low block, I of course he knows what means, but is Leo way, not my way.
Mm-hmm.
So the most important is Leo and Mac need to understand how is my low block. Because when I arrive the game, for example, if we start the game doing high pressure, and when I say for the team go low block, everybody need to understand what this means. Okay, because if I don't say nothing, okay, Leo will do what understand for low block, Mike will do what understand for low block, and many guys will do what they understand for low block, and the mistakes will occur.
Mm.
So the principal point is I need to pass what means my language, my football. And then I start, I think that is very, very important. For example, we do a pre-season, because pre-season
Mm-hmm.
for me is when I teach uh, my football since beginning. I have some individual principles that I start to pass with the exercise that I'm thinking. Uh, Always in my trainings, for example, every exercise you need to think. I don't give you an answer. I give you options that you need to take, and depends the moment, depends that opponent, but I say you what you need to do. So, okay, you have the ball, but you can pass for the right, you can pass for the left, you can pass for death, you can pass for right. So you decided what is better in that moment, what is free. But I give you these options. You need to learn, and this need, I call this understand the game. If you understand the game, if you look for the game and not only for the ball, but you need to look for the ball, for the opponent, and for your teammates. And with these three things, you choose what is the best in that moment. So we need to start this in pre-season. In pre-season, we start from beginning. We start for simple things and more complex, more complex, more complex, more complex. And I try to teach my team, my players, what means low block, medium block. For example, in offensive organization, defensive organization, medium block, high pressure, offensive transition, depth, height, defensive transition, contention, organization. So many things, because in the football, the other team will do one thing. For example, if I play or if the other team play high pressure, okay, I need to do some type of defensive organization. So because everything is connected, so I try to stop how the other team play, and I have my strategy. So I try to pass all strategy for my players in the preseason, because during the season, what we will do is we analyzing the opponent, we know how they play, and my players know how they can play. And in the same game, we can play different ways and different things. But the players need to understand what the other team do.
That's awesome. I think it's so cool how you think that and how it's true that one person, one manager's low block, one manager's middle block, one manager's high press can all be completely different. I think that gets overlooked a lot because sometimes players might go to preseason and be like, oh, I know how to play this style, and this style. But then you get out there and one player might be thinking that they're supposed to drop back way more, and one player might be thinking that they're supposed to step up. And it all depends on your formation, how your players move, like you're saying, and just what the manager wants. I love how you said that you are the GPS of the team and everyone needs to be able to read your coordinates. I think that's a phenomenal metaphor for exactly what the manager does and all the work that they put in. I just wanted to touch one more time on your youth and sort of connect this in that this is how you sort of organize your team now. This is how you organize your professional team. But we did see that you had been a part of some youth clubs like Lazio and other Portuguese clubs in their academies and developing their players. So especially once you got to that higher level of youth academies, was this the same approach that you took in those preseasons during those seasons? Or do you think you shifted your approach when you went from coaching younger players and developing players to full-fledged professional players?
Okay, so and now I will start a little about my other teams. I'm university, and after that I train in 2 years. I have opportunity to do Erasmus in another country. And when I get this opportunity, okay, I'm thinking, okay, good. I have opportunity to learn more in that another country different from Portugal. Okay, because Portugal, we learn something, but it's good you have another perspective for other thing. It's not you could not agree, but if you look, if you saw, you have two things. So okay, I have this and I have this. What is better? Oh, maybe this is not so better, or maybe this is not so better, but you know. So I choose Italy. I have this opportunity and I go Rome. I'm study 1 year in Rome University. And when I go Rome, I have opportunity I'm looking for, and I found, and I do a stage in Lazio, young teams. I'm assistant coach under 15, and uh, I learn a lot because it's very, very difficult way how they work. They work a lot of coordination. They work a lot of uh, physical, defensive organization. They try to do very, very strategy. Okay, so I take this for my game style. And when I come back to Portugal, I go for the same club, and uh, I have some difficulties because okay, I finished my university, my degree, 5 years after that, and I'm not a professional football player. So what I do now, how I arrive professional level, this is a key. And when I'm in Lazio, I know someone, Giuseppe Di Fidio, that he was a goalkeeper coach in young teams, Lazio, and he had a goalkeeper school in Italy, famous goalkeeper school. If a former, for example, Mattia Perin, that play in Juventus. And when I finish my degree, I'm thinking, okay, what I do now? And I have a light. Okay, I will speak with Giuseppe Di Fidio if I remember me. And okay, could be if he gets something for me. So I write an email for him, and he remember me, and he tell me, okay, Luis, you want to open a goalkeeper school in Portugal? And I'm thinking, okay, could be an option because in Portugal we don't have so much things about goalkeeper, so is a way that I can go to arrive professional level. And okay, I open a school in Portugal, and during 3 years I go Italy, I take formation, I do formation for goalkeepers. We do a stage in Italy, we do a stage in Portugal, and I go for this way. What I think, like when I go to university, I think, okay, I need to learn a lot of things, different areas, and how many I can. So, okay, I work with under 8, under 10, under 15, under 12 in my university years. Goalkeeper, okay, something that I can take for me. If I understand a little about goalkeeper things, I'm a better coach. I could understand when I'm head coach, I can understand my goalkeeper coach, my goalkeepers, how I want the goalkeepers, and I can understand because many things the head coach um, had a problem that they don't understand other professionals like physical coach, analysts, goalkeeper coach. Sometimes they don't give time for them training. Sometimes they just do it just for the analysts do a job for yesterday. But who is analysts have a lot of work. But for them it's easy because the work come done. And it's easy. You say, okay, tomorrow I want this. Okay, but you don't know if you have time to do this until tomorrow. So for me it was okay. I need to understand how work a goalkeeper coach, and this is why I go and I start working a little goalkeeper, and this is the way that I arrive professional goalkeeper coach. I 2012 I have a teacher from university that take a club, professional club, and he need a goalkeeper coach. And I speak with him, and he say, okay, you can come with me. And this is a way that I go to professional level. And I learned a lot with this, my teacher, that was my football teacher in the university, and was a big experience for me, can saw and can take every information, how we speak to the team, how we work, how we do this, how we do that, is is amazing. How I can learn in the real time with my football teacher, because one thing is we can be a theoric, we can know theoric, but how we put in practical, because many times theoric and practical is different.
Mm-hmm.
And for I understand, okay, I have my idea theoretical, but I need put in practical if real this is good or not.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when I saw how we work in practical. And he's a big coach, and he don't have lucky after that, because we know that professional level is sometimes opportunity agents, someone take you and okay give you opportunity, and it's not your if you are good or not good.
Mm-hmm.
We have in professional football, we have more that quality, and sometimes it's connections, sometimes is agents who you know that you can give you the opportunity to have success.